Sloan's Wilderness Expeditions, viewing party of one. Welcome to the Garden of the Gods Wilderness 2017 Eclipse. Well, folks, made it down here to the Shawnee National Forest. I'm on the outer edge of the Garden of the Gods Wilderness. Kind of figured it was going to be one of the most busiest areas here for the 2017 Eclipse. But it's an area that I know. I've been here and had to park on the forest road, hiking in, and set up camp somewhere for the night. Let the adventure begin. All right, so here's the deal, folks. I come in on the trail off of the forest road. It's about maybe a 2-mile hike in from that forest road to get to the Garden of the Gods area. So my thought is to not even hike that far in, find a nice little spot off trail to camp for the night. And then in the morning I can tear down camp real quick, put it all back in the car, and head in on the trail with my day pack to enjoy the festivities for the eclipse. And right now I think I found me a nice spot, nobody else around, plenty of wood for if I wanted a fire this evening. So, all right. So, my curiosity got the better of me. I started going down this hillside just to see what all was down here. And found a bunch of more spots that I liked to set up a hammock in. It's even further away from the main trail. I'm not likely going to get too many of these visitors going down this far. Fortunately, here in the Shawnee National Forest, bears is not something I have to worry about. Dodging a lot of spider webs and keeping my eye out for snakes. That's about the only things I know of that we really have to be mindful of down here. Alright, here's this giant rock that I had first caught my eye. It's a lot easier to climb when you don't have a backpack on. Anyway, obviously of the forest it doesn't offer a huge view, but if the canopy opened up just enough to the point where if the sun was to be in this open area up here, it'd be awesome to sit here by myself to see the eclipse. I'm just not sure what the position of the sun will be. So far it seems like I was correct. It's going on 8 o'clock. Nobody else down this hill with me. Can't hear anything other than nature. Once in a while in the distance I'll hear somebody trying to chop wood. That's about the only thing I'm hearing. Up and down the forest road out there, there's hundreds of cars parked along the sides of the road, all the way stretching as far as you can see one way and the other. Everybody out here for the big event tomorrow, the solar eclipse. So I feel pretty privileged right now to have this all to myself. Well, a nice quiet evening all to myself. Just me and the Shawnee's insects and wildlife. The occasional hoot and holler out in the distance of other campers. But packed it out, leave no trace. Ready to store all this in the car. Switch over to the day pack, hike in a couple of miles, see what kind of crowds we've got going on today at the Garden of the Gods. Make our decision there if we want to hang out with the hordes to watch the eclipse, or if we want to try to go find our own little spot. Now this is the forest road. You can see there's only a few cars here at the moment, but if you go further down the road, there are hundreds of cars that are close to the entrance to the actual Garden of the Gods section. But I chose to come in on this trail. I feel like I need to make the Shawnee National Forest a more common backpacking destination. There's definitely some beautiful sights to be seen here. I think I ran into the spider's portal to hell on the trail here. Just curious with this spider vortex up here, if we can see the spider in it. I see legs. Let's do some zooming a little bit here. He's just staring at you. It's only like 40 pounds. You can catch it. Was that over? Yeah, I saw that. That was for me. I left it behind. Get up. Get down. Come on, you can go around back. If I could put it still, we might find one. Can we go try that spot? It's good for the kids. Just like one. Piece of paper in here. Totality will start around. Well, I know that, but I mean, where would the sun be? There it is right now. Alright, so here's the deal. I got my fill of all the people crawling all over the rocks there, the main Garden of the Gods rec area. Cool place, great viewing spot, but it's not going to give me the true eclipse viewing experience that I'm looking for. And I knew that coming in. Just had to check it out, do a little bit of people watching. There's people all over it. People crawling down into crevices and cracks to take a leak. Music blaring, one big party. And I admit that could be pretty fun. But for me, the true full experience for the eclipse isn't just about seeing the sun getting blotted out, darkness falling, but it's also about the forest around you and hearing the difference. They say when the eclipse occurs, the forest comes alive like it would at night. And I wasn't going to be able to hear that or experience that up there with all the minions crawling around on the rocks. So I'm actually hoping to go back to my campsite last night where there was that big rock on the side of the ravine that hopefully I'll be able to still have the view of the eclipse, but also get the experience of the forest as the eclipse happens. Well, I am officially back in my original spot where I was camping at, back on the rock. The eclipse has begun. You can't tell it yet. The moon is just a sliver over the sun. As you can see, the moon is making its move. Give you a view here of what I'm sitting on too. I don't think it's quite 100 feet down, but I sure wouldn't want to fall off. of interesting, casting a shadow from that corner of the sun. There it is, totality, right now. Totally covered. Should have this for about 2 minutes. Wow. That is awesome. What we have on my phone right now is totality. Unfortunately, it just can't adapt to that. It's completely covered by the moon. Completely covered by the moon. Put my glasses back on though before it comes back out. I don't get blinded. I may not get it on camera. I want to see it personally. That is so neat. Just like the corona, whatever you want to call it, around the moon. Ready for the diamond ring effect. Now where you see the forest starting to lighten up. Pretty good sized cloud there. I think we'll wrap it up now, folks. I hope you all got out to see wherever you're at, some of the eclipse, all of the eclipse, whatever your area you happen to have. It's definitely a once in a lifetime kind of thing for me, so until next time, peace out.